also damaged some flexes of TMC party. But this is the actual duty of the Kolkata police is doing.
The principal of the college where the incident took place, did the police take him in custody to find out what has happened? Can he not be considered as a leader of that organization? Is it not required? Now, the people in general, in this incident, we are concerned about only this incident. Don't mix this up with other matters.
Right.
One of a kind,
Right.
shocked the conscience of the mankind, I may say. Right? So, in such a situation, when everybody is protesting,
with due respect to the learned Advocate General, it is correct, my lord, in normal circumstances, when a person is before a court of law, before the learned court below, the writ court should not interfere. But in extraordinary circumstances, your lordship has the power to interfere. There are number of judgments by this our High Court where the person was arrested, he was produced before the learned magistrate.
Where is the order refusing your bail?
No, my lord, we could not collect any of the orders. My lord, this is the submission we have recorded in our petition.
Right.
Now, my lord, in extraordinary circumstances, my lord, I'm telling you, lordship, let me, I will request.
No, it's there in page 1.
No, that is not the, but there is one of the FIR we have annexed. Other two FIR.
7 is the bail.
But there are 3 FIR we have challenged. One case we have annexed here. Your lordship will get just last but 2 pages. But in other 2 cases where, my lord, our name transfer in the FIR, I could not annex it because, my lord, we could not collect the certified copy because every day the fresh arrest is being made and record is before the learned magistrate. So could not collect the certified copy. But this is the usual practice before the learned magistrate. Your lordship will find in 107 onwards. And, my lord, these are the orders passed by our High Court, where in exceptional circumstances, even if the accused is produced before the learned magistrate, court has released the accused on bail. On exception, this is the, my lord,
who is the petitioner?
the mother of the victim, my lord, the person who has been arrested.
The mother of the.
Yes. He is the, my lord, the leader of Paschim Bongo Chhatra Samaj, who has organized a protest rally on 27th, a peaceful protest rally. My lord, the huge police arrangement was there. Ultimately, my lord, they were apprehended, even if when there is no 144 area. But ultimately, in some places, there are some commotion. But so far as the petitioner is concerned, he participated in the rally. There is not a single allegation he has done anything when he was participating in the rally. When, my lord, in the evening, he went to the ABP Ananda studio, my lord, for your lordship's the panel discussion. When he was returning his home, my lord, on the way, he was picked up by the police.
ABP Ananda Assembly.
That is our specific averment in the, my lord, the petition itself. And, my lord, on the next day we found, my lord, there are 3 cases where his name transferred in the FIR. And one of the cases he has been shown arrested and he was produced before the learned magistrate. And along with other accused persons, because there are a set of accused persons. And ultimately, my lord, our prayer for bail was turned down. My lord, which is, my lord, your lordship, if your lordship see the FIR which has been registered by the police, which is totally contradictory the order passed by the Honorable Supreme Court. My lord, I shall place one by one.
Please show me.
Yes. First, I shall, my lord, satisfy your lordship.
Who placed this?
Yes, I placed it. Just to satisfy your lordship, the learned advocate, with due respect, has taken a point. Once he produced before the learned magistrate and his bail prayer has been rejected, this writ court cannot entertain his application.
Right.
But, my lord, this High Court has found the wider power of a writ court. Whenever there is a police access,
yes,
the High Court or Supreme Court has the power to release him. Now, one by one, I shall place it before your lordship. But your lordship knows the.
1 minute. Learned AG, your prayer you made for fixing the matter on Monday is strongly opposed, right? Somebody's personal liberty is at stake. And this is the reason the court is inclined to take up the matter. All right. Now, if you can take a stand of releasing the person for the time being, subject to the order of the writ petition, then it is all right. Temporary release, then it is all right. But then if you strongly oppose, then the matter has to be heard and then an order is required to be passed.
Lord, in that case, your lordship will kindly, my lord, hear out the matter on merits.
All right.
Please note that, my lord, I don't have instructions in full. Please kindly note that and then, please.
Yes.
My lord, your lordship knows, all of us knows what happened on 9th of August. the student doctor, she was ravished.
Repeat the fact. Now
Yes.
tell me.
Now, one by one, I shall place the order. Straight away, initially, the state police was investigating the case, the original case where the victim died after after the incident. And the state police was investigating the matter. Ultimately, our High Court found the investigation conducted by these police was not the proper. That is the reason it was transferred to the CBI. Kindly see the one para I should place before your lordship. 14.8, the page 61. Order dated 13.8.
Yes.
Now, the petitioner's son, he was not arrested on the spot if anything was found that he has hit any of the police personnel or done anything which is not lawful.
Sections that I mentioned, what does it say?
Only one section your lordship will find, that is 109. Kindly marked it. As others are unlawful 147, 148, which is less than 7 years. Only one section 109 your lordship will find, this is attempt to murder.
Okay.
This is 10 years or up to life. So no notice in terms of the new act, section 35(2) is not applicable only because of this section. And only this section has been given by the police only to curtail the personal liberty of the petitioner's son. Otherwise, they should have, if they wanted to arrest me, they should have provided me the 35B notice. That was only to overcome that, they have incorporated these sections. And if I have done anything, there are almost 10,000 police personnel are there, and they have protected the unruly mob also, as per them, as per their. Although 144 was not there all over the cities, the 144 was there in and around of Nabanno. But the protest was stopped near the AJC was flyover, near this Eden Garden, where the police has cordon, they have made a cordon so that the procession cannot go to the second Hooghly Bridge. So they are stopped there. Some commotion because police has, they have used water cannon, they have used the tear gas, and severe lathi charge was there. Number of person was injured. The petitioner's son was not arrested from the spot. He was joining a peaceful procession. In the evening, when he went to a reputed media house for the panel discussion, when he was coming out, he was arrested on the basis of the FIR. These 3 FIR we have challenged before your lordship, and we also prayed for any other cases has been registered against the petitioner's son. Let them apprise your lordship's court, and in the meantime, give us interim bail till they file their affidavit in opposition. Because this is clear violation of the Honorable Supreme Court's order, and there is not a single evidence where the petitioner has assaulted someone or he, the attempt of murder can be legal against him. Let them show one single evidence. The petitioner's son has participated for attempt to murder. And kindly see where I have been booked. The allegation they have given 120. Kindly come to 120. Kindly come to 120. How these police persons they are acting, your lordship will understand. They are more concerned to protect the flags of the other political party rather than doing their own duties. Kindly see it once. This is to inform you that on 27/8/2024, this is a suo motu complaint called 120, 120. Kindly come to 120. How they are acting, your lordship will understand everything. What is their actual motive, your lordship will understand from this FIR. This is a suo motu complaint. This is your for kind information that on 27/8/2024, near about so and so hours, information received from anonymous telephone caller that some agitators assembled JL Nehru Road, so and so crossing and being showing their agitation. Accordingly, the undersigned, along with the available force, including the lady force, reported to JL Nehru crossing and commonly known as Dorina crossing and found 150 agitators, including the ladies, under the banner of Poschim Bongo Chhatro Samaj, where I have been made as a leader of this group, called for Navanna Abhijan by Probir Das, Sayan Lahiri, Sayan Lahiri is my son, and Shubhankar Haldar, unlawfully assembled there by blocking the Jail Nehru Road without any permission of concerned authority, with caused disruption of normal vehicle and pedestrian movement. They raised slogan by shouting over the issue ongoing RGkar hospital matter. Is this a crime? I'm asking myself. Then the next matter. Then they were too violent mode, and they were repeatedly appealed not to break the law and order situation and do peaceful protest. But all of these requests fell in deaf ears. Meanwhile, some agitators became agitated. Also damaged some flexes of TMC party, which affixed at a different places in around of the vicinity of the spot. This is the actual duty of the Kolkata police is doing. After that, they were again repeatedly requested not to do such type
Very
of...
well. Is this the complaint? In
one of the complaint where I have been arrested.
Complaints. The case number must be there.
Yes, my lord. It is case number. Your lordship will find the 199. It is, my lord, FIR number 114, dated 27/8/2029. This is New Market Police Station.
Yes.
My name is there.
Your name is there, and
yes,
you have been arrested in connection with
not
this case?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not
yet. Because and their whole intention is this. They have arrested me in connection with the Moidan police station case.
Where is that FIR?
Well, we could not collect. The petitioner's mother could not collect that. But he got the information. These are the 3 cases where his son has been arrested. Now, my lord, other 2 cases where, my lord, I am praying for quashing along with this FIR. Your lordship will find not a single allegation so far as all are suo motu complaint. Not a single allegation against the petitioner's son. He actually attempt to commit murder of someone. And if person, they will say that one police personnel, now it is widely circulated in the media that one police personnel, one person has thrown brick bats and he injured with his eyes. Now they are showing all over the media. Whether, so far as this act is concerned, whoever has done it, let him face the consequences. The petitioner's son, whether he has done this act or not, kindly consider that also. And whether this is their case, his son has thrown this, the brick bat. 6,000 police personnel, they were blocking them from everywhere from the city. Water cannon was used. Tear gas was charged. Some of the participant of the mob, they maybe became violent and do certain acts. Whether the petitioner will be responsible for that or not. That is the whole question. And
the next thing,
what you have got against the petitioner?
Yes. May I say this? First thing first, submissions were made that this was a very peaceful rally. May I, your lordship, kindly see how peaceful was this rally? These are from the Strand Road.
No, but you have to show that the petitioner was responsible for this.
Yes. So, today, if he was one of those who led this rally?
Yes.
He's an FIR named accused?
Yes.
Over here?
Right.
So he has to take, if today an incident happens, can he avoid the responsibility of this whole thing? Today I lead a rally, and may I say this, there are specific statements made by him which were extremely provocative. He made a press conference the day before and said, I will not take permission. He said, I'm going to take out 2 processions. He took out 5. So he was the one who was misleading everybody. He was the one who was leading it. And my lord, your lord should kindly consider one thing. Can I today call for a rally, meeting, procession, and say that I will not be responsible for anything that will happen in that rally? He was specifically intimated that please let us know where do you want to do, how many people letters were written to him. His name is number 3 over here. We were sought for details. He said his basic statement in the press conference, I will not give any details. After that, can he say that he will not take any responsibility? On the factual score, these are things which the learned advocate general could not have handed over to your lordship?
I would like to have a few answers.
Yes,
from, please tell me, how many permissions have the state granted to the number of protests, demonstrations that are going on to object the incident that has happened? How many formal requests have been made? The 14th of August 2024, the night, to reclaim the night by the women, did the police grant a single permission to anybody? And this protest is going on not only in the city, it is throughout the state, throughout the country, and has also crossed the borders. Right?
Yes. Yes.
How many have you given? Number one.
Yes. Yes.
Second, how influential is the petitioner? Since when is he doing all these activities? Prior to the RGkar incident, was he known to people? Did he have any role, any type of significance? Any antecedent as has been recorded in Arnab Goswami's matter?
Yes.
Next is, you say leader. He has to accept that he is a leader. It is just like Gaye Mane Na Apni Moral type of thing, right? He doesn't have any background and people will consider him as a leader, right? And you want this person to be kept in custody for whatever reason. The principal of the college where the incident took place, did the police take him in custody to find out what has happened? Can he not be considered as a leader of that organization? Is it not required? Next is the inflammatory speeches that you say, which were given by the petitioner, a petitioner's son rather. What about the inflammatory speeches that are being given out by the political leaders? What steps have been taken against them? This person, does he have any political inclination, any affiliation? Is he in active politics so that you can pin him down? Now, the people in general, in this incident, we are concerned about only this incident. Don't mix this up with other matters.
Correct.
One of a kind, shocked the conscience of the mankind, I may say, right? So in such a situation, when everybody is protesting, when the persons who are actually responsible for the incident or maybe was in a position to do something or not to do something, how many of them are in custody? These are just the general queries which passed on through the mind of the court when you are making submission. I just want answer to it.
I'll try to dispel all doubts from the mind of the court.
Yes.
First is, the law requires permission to be taken. Your lordship is right in saying that in these protests, how many permissions have been taken? Please come back to page 112.
Yes.
May I also just inform you one thing, that a number of permissions have been taken, a lot of
yes, I know that. I'll make those
petitions have been filed in this court.
Wherever permission has not been taken, what action the police has taken? Now, please consider, paragraph number 9, where the Supreme Court has said this court has permitted peaceful protests. Number one. Therefore, my lord, the Supreme Court has permitted peaceful protests. My lord, if today, my lord, I go and apprehend somebody, my lord, in those cases where, my lord, we have not done so, my lord, at least there is no allegation, then, my lord, we'll be violating the Supreme Court's order. Because the Supreme Court had permitted peaceful protests. Now, what is the difference between the other protests and this protest? But the difference is, my lord, that is what we had told them, that this is a high security zone where 163 or previous 144 has been imposed. The other processions, the other peaceful protests, wherever they are happening, whether, my lord, it is in the Southern Avenue, whether, my lord, it is in the Kambajar 5 point crossing, etc., my lord, there, my lord, 163 or 144 has not been imposed. Therefore, my lord, wherever there is a 144 imposed, possibly, my lord, again going by paragraph 9 of the Supreme Court's order, it cannot be construed that orders under 144 is also to be brushed aside. But even then, my lord, assuming that, my lord, our, my lord, interpretation of the Supreme Court's order is wrong, assuming for argument's sake, my lord, we have brought it to his notice or the three organizers' notice that please obtain permission. He has not obtained permission. Therefore, my lord, the other protests which are taking place throughout.
There's so many people by only one call.
People that is his admitted case.
Well,
it is his admitted case.
Let him admit. You have to find out whether.
No, we have our evidence, Milord. Milord, my submission is that in the backdrop of paragraph 10, he cannot say he is innocent. In the backdrop of paragraph 10, he cannot say that he is not responsible. And apart from that, Milord, my evidence is why I have picked him up, Milord, I'll place before the court. But not at the threshold that he should be let off. In the backdrop of paragraph 10, take it up on Tuesday or Wednesday. In one day, Milord, I'll file my affidavit in opposition.
Is his custodial interrogation so very important?
Very important, Milord.
What powers does he have to tamper evidence? Will he flee away, not give any witness when called for? These are the things which have been laid down by the Supreme Court at the
Definitely,
time of
Milord, in an appropriate, yes.
Right?
But in an appropriate case, where, Milord, an accused comes and denies that I am in no way involved, in those cases, Milord, these parameters apply.
And one of the documents which have just been handed over by Mr. Banerjee here is a letter written by one Probir Das, who happens to be one of the persons in the same letter to which the petitioner was addressed, calling for the number of people to give details and seek for permission. Right? Now, this person, Probir Das, he mentions that with profound respect, please forward this to him also.
May I just see that letter once? Which one is that?
26th of August 24. Just now you handed over.
I'll just see it once.
Yes, act for which they are protesting. They are yet to be identified, steps taken against them. Now you try to nab these people who are protesting.
No. Kindly, do not look at it from that point of view. But hundreds and thousands and lakhs are protesting.
Yes. And you pick up somebody who's trying
to... Then, no, Milord, in that case, Milord, people will go away. Well, it is one thing to, Milord, peacefully protest.
Yes.
It is one thing to, Milord, address your lordship. It is another thing to use unparliamentary language while addressing your lordship. Please consider the difference.
Yes.
Therefore, Milord, if 10 people agitate and 2 people of them, Milord, act in some other manner, but I have a right to, Milord, dissociate the 2 persons from the other 10 people. That regulatory right the police must have, otherwise, Milord, police will lose all its powers. Now, therefore, for example, the junior doctors, where the Supreme Court, Milord, has said expected that the junior doctors will go back to work. In this orders, my lord, which my learned friend has annexed. But the junior doctors have not gone back to work. Some of them, of course, have gone back. But we have not taken any steps against them. Yes, there are before the Supreme Court, we are not parties. Supreme Court has taken suo motu cognizance of the matter. But I have got different a different interpretation of the Supreme Court's order, but I have made that submission. Our High Court has not accepted that. Therefore, I will not dilate on that. Therefore, my lord, what I was trying to say is that we have acted, the Supreme Court was conscious.
Connection with the Moidan police station. In subsequent para 11 and para 12, these are the 3 FIR I am directly named. Kindly release me so far as these 3 FIRs are concerned, if I am at all arrested. And so far as the other cases, protect me till they file their affidavit.
State. Get me the Police Act in my chamber.
I'm grateful, my lord.
Deeply appreciated.